Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this super easy summer look. I'm first taking the shade Artemis from the mannymua and Makeup Geek palette, and I'm applying that to my brow bone. Usually I apply my brow bone shade after I do my eye makeup, but today I really want it to be like shimmery, and this whole look is going to be kind of messy. Well, as messy as I can get it. So I'm going to apply this first, and I'm also going to apply more later to make it sure it's like super blinding. Now taking that middle shade Sora, which is like this really nice burnt orangey shade, I am buffing that through my crease. It's starting as a transition and I'm going to use it on my more diffuse brush, but then I'm going to take it like super precise and make it mostly like a crease color. There's only 3 shades going into this whole eye look, well, plus my brow bone shade, but that doesn't even count. But like 2 crease shades and my lid color are going into this look today, so I'm just using a selection of different brushes to get the intensity that I want. Also, I'm only applying this shade to the crease. I'm not applying it to the outer corner of my eye at all because I'm not putting any shadow there. I'm going to put the shade of my lid there, and there's not going to be any like smoke on the outer corner. Also, there's a lot of me singing in this video. Like, I'm just constantly singing and dancing. I think Halsey Now or Never was on, and I just can't stop singing. So now I'm taking this Matte Makeup Forever shadow. I can't remember the name of it, but I will find it and leave it down below. And this is the other crease shade I'm applying. This is super pigmented, so only take a little bit. So I'm just going to basically apply that down, and then I'm going to take a brush with Sora on it, and I'm going to buff it over top just to melt it together. You don't have to use these specific shadows. I bet you all of you have 2 shades like this, a burnt orange and then like a deep sienna shade. Everybody has those shades. They're so common. Now taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am cutting my lid. It's not going to be, I'm not using a lot of the concealer. I'm not trying to make it like super sharp. I'm just trying to get like a base down to apply my shadow on top of. I don't know how people can just apply shadow to their lid without anything underneath it. Like, you people are amazing that you can do that, but to me, I can't. Like, I'm too particular. So I'm only taking like a little bit of this and cutting it along, and it's not like the most precise thing ever. It's just like kind of there to clean it up a little bit. I am now grabbing the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I'm taking that shade 143, and I'm applying that to my lid with a damp MAC 242 brush. This is a highlighter, but I find the highlighters in this like kit are like extremely pigmented and work really well for eyeshadows. Plus, that shade 143 will never work on my skin tone ever, so you might as well use it for something. But this is actually like super beautiful. Like, it's more beautiful than I expected it to be. This eye look is like crazy quick, like amazingly quick. Like, I was doing it and I was like, holy shit, man, like I'm done already. And like, my eye looks take a long time usually because I like to sit there and do them. But this one took like no time. It was amazing. Going back in with Artemis for a second time, I am redefining my brow highlight. Now taking my Benefit They're Real and CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascaras, I am applying a generous layer of mascara to my lashes. Alright, we're back and my base is on, and I am now taking my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer and applying that to my cheeks. During this like next few clips, the lighting is so fucked. The sun kept going in and out from behind the clouds, and I know you're all gonna tell me, I get comments all the time saying, use a better camera, go into a white room. Well, A, I don't have a white room, B, I have a camera, but I'm trying to get a viewfinder to attach to it because it doesn't come with one. And until then, I'm going to use this iPod, and if you don't like it, then that's just too bad. But anyways, for this look, I want it to be like super, super bronze, like almost look like a little bit sunburnt. Like I'm using 3 different shades to bronze today. This Too Faced one is mostly just like a transition shade. I say this all the time, but when you're as pale as me, you need something there, like you need a base there before you apply over top. Now taking hoola, and I'm applying this to the same places, to my cheekbones, my temples, my ears, down my jawline, and my neck, and I always put it underneath my nose as well. Always make sure to go in with the dual fiber brush just to blend it out and make sure that it's not like too sharp or like muddy or anything, because that's just like not a good look. Finally, taking that middle shade from the Kat Von D palette, I'm applying that just in the very, very like smallest parts of the face, like in the deepest part of my contour and in the deepest part of my temples and stuff, because this is the darkest one. Now taking my RCMA No Color powder on a damp beauty blender, and I am chiseling out my contour, and I'm about to bake it actually. Baking my contour is literally one of the best things I ever discovered. Like, this will change your life and your makeup game. Plus, it's just really fun, and you kind of look like you have a beard for a bit, and that's fine. Now taking Sora on this really, really like dense pencil brush, I am going to buff that along my lower lash line. Guys, honestly, the face that I make during lower lash line work actually like is priceless. Like, someone gotta frame that shit. So yeah, I'm taking the same Makeup Forever and mannymua and Makeup Geek shades, and I'm applying that to my lower lash line. Now taking Artemis again and applying that to my inner corner. I'm taking my CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara and applying a coat of mascara to my bottom lashes. I am now taking my Makeup Geek Single Shadow in Shimma, and I'm using that as my highlight on my cheeks, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. This was like my go-to inner corner highlight like 3 years ago, and I haven't used it in so long. Anyways, I used it again on this day, and I loved it, like really, really loved it. Also, guys, again, I really apologize for how shitty the lighting is in this video. I know people are gonna comment and tell me that like my lighting is trash, but like the clouds just kept coming out and the sun just kept disappearing and coming back, and it was just really rough. Then taking my ofra Nikkie Tutorials highlight, I'm just popping that over top because I just wanted my highlight to be like super glossy, like as usual. I like to look like a disco ball. Also, just know that it is completely unnecessary to use 2 things to highlight. I'm just that bitch, and I own both things, so I can use them if I want. I'm now taking the MAC blush in the shade Coppertone and I'm applying that to my cheeks. Now to buff off my bake, I'm taking my Real Techniques multitask brush and just blending all the powder away. I'm now taking my Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Sellout and I'm applying it to my lips. Guys, like, look how like light and natural this eyeshadow is. Like, that is so not like me to do something so natural. I could probably do something even more natural. Like, if you guys would like to see like a natural cut crease but like using very light shades, please let me know, because I would love to do a video like that for you guys. Also, I'm pretty sure my application, I like fucked something up and then I filmed my outro and then I realized that I fucked it up and fixed it, but I promise that I fixed it. Yeah, so this is the finished look, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you really liked this look, don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and like this video, and I hope you all have the best day.